Yes, I'm sat on a tree filming a video because I am strange. Sat on YouTube, I'll be doing. Right, so I'm filming a video in a tree because, like, I come here with my girlfriend a couple of weeks ago and it was quite peaceful. Right, so I've wanted to make a video for a while, but it's just finding the time, especially with work. Oh, when there's people with dogs, I'm going to have to pick up. So, yeah, basically, so I've lived in Leeds for a year, just finished my PGCE in July. Teaching, you don't get any funding on it, on a PE PGCE. So I ran up a couple of grand debt into my overdraft and borrowing from various people. But not securing a PE teaching job in September was a bit disheartening at first, but at the same time, like you say, as one door closes, another one opens. So yeah, for me, it was like a case of signing up for teaching agencies and just seeing what there was. Yeah, there's not much structure to these videos. But anyway, so I signed up with a few teaching agencies and I was adamant that I wanted medium to long-term supply and I wasn't happy doing day-to-day stuff. And then September comes around and I managed to get a 7-week placement, managed to negotiate a really good day rate. And so, yeah, I've been a supply teacher for the past month, settled into my new job, which is in a pretty tough area to work in Leeds. Compared to my previous 2 schools in Leeds, it's a lot more difficult, but at the same time, it's more rewarding. As somebody who goes into the teaching profession because I love learning and I want to make a positive impact on people's lives, it's the right sort of environment for me. It's tough, don't get me wrong, but at the end of the day, I leave home with a smile. I feel like transitioning, so from a PGCE, which is your teacher training, where essentially like you're not under a microscope, but you know, you're learning what's acceptable in a school, what isn't, how to interact with colleagues, interact with pupils. Some pupils may need a firm approach, other pupils you might need to approach it from a more, like, I don't know, like emotive side. So you've got to sort of adapt to your environment. Not having somebody sat at my lessons 24/7 giving me feedback, which I don't do this year. There's a lot of pressure, it's a lot of pressure away from me. It allows me to just enjoy my teaching and just focus on what I think's right, not dwelling on every decision, like going to a work placement and going, should I have done this in this situation? This action led to this. If I was to do it again, I would have done this. So I feel like I can just sort of grow into it on my own. So I definitely would say at my current placement, my personality comes out a lot more, which I think is good because I get a lot of kids coming up to me going, Mr. Newnham, are you teaching this class today? Are you teaching that class today? And when I'm like, yeah, they're like, yes, celebrating, which is like, it's really nice to hear. Or when I'm not teaching, some of them are like, ah. So it's an indicator that I'm building positive relations with kids, which is important. If you want to enjoy your job, you need to get on with people you work with or you're working with, otherwise you'll hate it. So I'm currently I'm a trained PE teacher, but because there's no PE jobs, I am a art and technology cover. Having a girlfriend who is an art teacher means she can give me some ideas and pointers with things if need be, although I'm just following the scheme of work that's already set out. And then with the technology, it's sort of like there is lessons that are planned, but then it's a case of like I can sort of do what I want. As I'm very like health and fitness orientated, I want to try and put nutrition in with the food technology, so try and make it a bit more enjoyable for myself. And if the kids are just colouring in pizzas, 2 lessons doing about vegetarian and veganism and colouring in pizzas, like I feel like it's setting the bar a bit low. So how do you stretch the high achievers? They're just drawing in pizzas. Less than ideal. I've taught my first bit of PE today, which was pretty cool. 2 lessons because there's a few teachers off. So it was nice. I mean, I've been getting involved in the after school clubs using my own initiative. And I think the point for me is like getting a foot in the door at a school, making a good impression, and then hopefully there'll be some sort of teaching job there eventually. Obviously, it's like, got to build to it, because technically I'm working for an agency on a very good daily rate, which I don't mind at the moment, considering I've not been able to earn for the past year. So, life's good. I've alluded to, on the relationship front, I have been dating someone just over 4 months, just shy of 5 months now. Going really well. Sometimes when things work, things just work. So, job, great. Relationship, great. Life, happy. Housing situation, it's probably the only thing I'd moan about, but there's always got to be something to moan about, isn't there? My current living circumstances with 5 others, sometimes like 9 others, less than ideal. But I don't think I'd ever be happy. Like, I'm a clean freak. I have very high expectations of myself, and I must learn to accept that not others around me can't necessarily keep up with them expectations, but to be honest, they probably shouldn't. Yeah, I feel like everything in the last, I say this a lot on the channel, is like last 5, 6, 7 years, it's just sort of coming to fruition. Like, I'm not working for peanuts anymore on a job. I'm not working for nothing, which is a PGC is. Yeah, it's a qualification, but when money was going out and not coming in, it's quite stressful. But now, like, I don't have to think about planning lessons really. And if I do plan, it's like, it's not extensive. I'm in a school which is really rewarding. Pros and cons like everything, but I just like it, like that sort of collectivism. Like, yes, I work for an agency, but I'm part of a school, part of a team. You know, when you're pulling through, when things are tough, the going gets tough, it just sort of builds character. And I don't know, like, a lot of stuff on this is just like a personal diary at this point, but like, sometimes, like, living in Leeds, I mean, my girlfriend lives within like half-hour drive, so it's not too far. But I mean, like, none of my friends live in Leeds. They all live in Liverpool. So not seeing friends and family very often can be a bit difficult at times. But I think that's why, like, with more money coming in, I can go and see my friends more often. Like, I can get the train to Liverpool. I can go back to Southport, which is good because it gives me stuff to look forward to. And then now I'm sort of thinking about, like, going away for a month next year, maybe next summer holidays. So just stuff to look forward to. But 1 month into this term has been really good. It's just about developing as a person, like I say, over and over on this channel, as it's been for the past, even though there's about 5 videos on it, because I've had to private everything, like 3.5 years. I think I made this in like mid-21. And now it's like back end of 2024. So, good stuff. But yeah, gratitude, perspective, and I think everything's just sort of coming to fruition. Like, I feel like there's a weight off my shoulders probably since I finished my PGCE, and then I've been in a healthy earning perspective. I mean, I'm sat in a tree chatting rubbish at my phone. Which, oh yeah, I've got a new phone now. So I'm not on my old Samsung. I have an iPhone again. Better than the old one, so can't complain. Life's good. I'm just happy all the time. Very grateful for the position I'm in. Life is really good. It's been hard, but, you know, it's good now. I'm probably, for the foreseeable, looking at how the 2025 is going to look, 26... future plans, discussions, etc. I don't think I'd change anything about it. Living situation, maybe, that's about it. But we can't have 10 out of 10 in every respect, can we? Anyway, see you in a bit.